What did Van Morrison say while playing Riichi Mahjong? Pawning and crying, my chance is dying. I knew I'm doomed all along. When I queued up for Mahjong, I'm in a depression world. Oh, you run, my sadness swirls. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are, folks. You're listening to Riichi FM. Look, I knew I can't really hit that high note, and yeah, we go for it anyways. Folks, we're back. We're playing Mahjong Soul. I'm playing as Fox Lord. Why? We just needed a change of character. We were playing a little bit on stream. Needed to change up the character. I think that we're doing fine. Now, yes, did the great demotion of 2026 literally just happen a few videos ago? You betcha. But you know what? We're still fighting it like a Ben Folds 5 song, okay? We're going back into the Jade Room today, and as we load in, let me just say this. If you like the song, or if you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Vic writes, I don't watch all the videos, but it so often happens that when I watch, he goes forth to the point that it got me thinking that it's my fault. Vic, I hate to say this, you're not allowed to watch the videos anymore. I'm just kidding. Of course not. You can always watch the videos. And more than anything, I appreciate your support. But I totally feel you. It's the superstition of it all. Now, the real test is whether or not you've been watching the videos for the last few uploads, because we haven't been getting dead last. Now, have the games been kind of like, I don't know, emotionally harrowing until the very, very last second? Classic Riichi Mahjong? You betcha. Absolutely they have been. But we have not been getting last, and I'm going to knock on some IKEA synthetic wooden material to prove my point. I don't think this is actually synthetic wood at all. I think I'm just on some sort of plastic board or something. Wow, you son, glamorous lifestyle. Oh, you don't need to say that. Folks, this hand is incredible. I'm not going to lie to you. This hand is absolutely bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Do I ever just start pawning on that thing? Yeah, I think I do. I think no matter what comes out, I'm pawning. I believe in myself in getting either the Prevalent Wind or the White Dragon somewhere in this hand. We also got 2 Dora, which is always a nice feeling. Okay, a little 6, 7, 8. I mean, I don't necessarily hate that. I'm not a huge fan of it either. I see it too. Like there's a twisted sicko world where we do a half flush in the bamboo suit. Oh no, are you serious? Oh my god. Wait, why is it kind of tempting now? Like, why is it legitimately good now? Show me a 2 of bamboo and I'll show me your paycheck and I'll quit my job and I'll work for you. Hey, before we get too far into this video, want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. Patreon.com/ frick me, that's such a good hand. Hang on, give me 1 second. I don't know what to do right now. Patrons, can you please wait a second? I'm so sorry. Genuinely, because we don't need all this Dora. We don't need all this junk inside our trunk, if you catch my drift. That sounded like innuendo. I'm going to be real with you. I don't know what that innuendo even means. Yeah, it's a weirdo situation. I think we're going to play it like a half flush because, I mean, at this point, I broke up my pair. We kind of have to, but it's an incredible hand, right? It's like kind of B-A-N-A-N-A-S no matter what. 2 of bamboo, I still think is our nut draw. I don't know. Wow, okay. This is kind of grody. I mean, this is just absolutely incredible. I don't think I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. Like, imagine in your mind's eye. If we pawn something here, we cut this, we're still not in Tenpai. If we cut this, we're also not in Tenpai. Yeah, it's still going to take a little bit of elbow grease to get us there, but if we win this hand, this is obscene. Like, this is actually magnificent. Hang on. Seeing a little 4, 5, 6 moment, I guess? Right? Like, this doesn't seem that bad. Hang on, what the frick do I discard now? Oh no, what have I done? Oh no, I mean, this hand is still really, really good. I just have to discard the Dora to get into Tenpai. Oh, I think I misplayed this something fierce. Because now I'm like, oh no, what have I, oh no, dude, what the, how did this happen? How genuinely how did this happen? I mean, I was 2 tiles away from Tenpai and I'm still, now I'm 1 tile. Okay, we could still get there. Patrons, I'm so sorry. We're taking a long walk before the thank you. Patreon.com/YU_SRNG. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, the shout out like you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch of other goodies like my Riichi Mahjong strategy docs, my Riichi Mahjong song parody docs. Thank you so much. Quick name correction to Mimsy. Thank you so much. Never gave you the proper welcome. Thank you so much for your patience and for sending me a message on Patreon being like, hey, can you switch up my name? I love doing that. That's the best part of my day because it's like an unequivocally a good thing, you know? A crossword calls Riichi. This hand is really good. You know what I mean? Like, if we draw into a 3 of bamboo, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to just YOLO send. Half flush, 2 Dora. I mean, it's a Mongon, right? So it's just kind of good with it. Hang on. Oh my God. I know this is a terminal. I know it's probably fine. But like, we don't have to yet. Oh my. Okay, well now we're legally, contractually obligated to. That's pretty gross. I don't know. There were only 2 3s at the time of that. Maybe we were just supposed to go for it because we're in Tenpai. Holy frick. I mean, this is just kind of grody. Half flush 3 Dora. Half flush 3 Dora is Mongon. Okay, and I'm in Tenpai for a Mongon. I'm literally not allowed to fold anymore. How are my weights? Pretty bad. I'm not going to lie to you. No one's going to be happy about throwing tiles that are near the Dora. A crossword has called Riichi, so maybe... Okay, that's fricked up. Hopefully we get a whole bunch of other Dora. Oh, okay. New Dora is what? Green Dragon? Left Lord has 3 Dora now! Okay, well, we might have to... Pawning and crying! Let's go. Let's frickin' go. That's how we do things here. I misplayed the ever-loving frick out of that hand and we still won. Oh my God. Oh, we're so back. It's the Jade Room, baby. We're so back. I misplayed that so badly. There was no way. First-hand nonsense. We're gonna look back at that with Maka. We're gonna get 1,000 spankings after the game, the classic. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game today? Thank you so much for asking. I've had a doozy of a day, okay? So what happened? Number one, for the last week or so, I've had an issue where in my shower, and I know this is some steamy imagery that I'm conjuring. Ew, sorry, gross. Sorry. I lost all my self-esteem too. In my shower, like, you know how like there's like cork in your shower, and I know I'm saying that weird, but I don't want to mispronounce. I mean, I don't want to pronounce the word like it's supposed to be pronounced because it's kind of sounds like a different word, and then people are gonna quote you out of context, and be like, what a doofus this guy. So you know how there's like sealant all around the. I mean, it's kind of incredible, right? I mean, we're just gaming right now. A million gajillion tiles get us into Tenpai. I think our nut draw is. I mean, there's a lot of nut draws right now. We could even draw into the 6 of characters, and you think I won't be like happy about the 6 of characters? We can still draw into 6 of characters, right? And just switch from a 3-4-5 to a 4-5-6, and a wolf here and a wolf there. 6 of characters being super special because it is the Dora tile after all. The wrong 6 just showed up into our hand, but that's okay. The shower has slowly been, what's the word? Decomposing, in the sense that the sealant around the showers have been falling. And so there's like gaps in the shower. And of course it's going to get like water and moisture is going to get accumulated in there. And lately, every single morning that I've woken up, there's been like not mosquitoes, but like something akin to fruit flies in the shower. There's just like a lot of like insects. I know, it's pretty gross, and they're living in those gaps. You know what I mean? What am I, a pair of factory-made jeans? The way I'm living in that gap. Gap, the clothing store, of course. Of course, people are calling it the greatest joke of all time. I'm gonna try to fold this one. Maybe it's better to fold with the 8 of bamboo first. I'm not really sure, but we can still get into Tenpai. It's not like we're totally fricked with this hand, but we have just green dragon only, right? So we have a 1-Han Andy. Not necessarily worth chasing. At least, ooh, devastating. But you know, it's not necessarily like. It's not necessarily spilled milk in the sense that in order to have done that, we would have had to cut a 4 of circles to still be in Tenpai. And I'm not really in love with the idea of cutting a 4 of circles anyway. I'm not saying it's the tile that they're waiting for like 100 million gazillion %, but I'm saying like it's a pretty unsafe tile as far as things go. It's a I was gonna say it's a fairly uncut gem, but I haven't even seen the movie. I'm just assuming the uncut gems are the point of danger in the movie, right? They're like, whoa, we got to get these gems. They're so dangerous and uncut. I don't know. All I know is All I know is the Adam Sandler holy S, I'm gonna blank quote from that movie. God, my brain is rotten. So I've been waking up to, wow, for real? Oh man, this is just brutal. I mean, I'm one tile away from Tenpai. It's not even that bad. And it's a fairly good Tenpai. We get to wait for a 2 or a 5 of circles. Hang on. I'm going to cut 4 of circles right now. I know it's safe for 2 players. I'm going to keep the west one for later. The only player I'm really scared of is, Right Lord, right? So I guess I'm keeping this as a safe tile specifically for Right Lord. Okay, and the Riichi does get called. Pretty spicy Riichi as well, right? 5 of bamboo, no guarantee that it's safe. Oh my god. I don't even know what happened here, but you know what? A crossword, I'm happy for you. Mostly I'm happy for me in the sense that I don't have to pay out my dealer penalty. That's awesome. It's great. No sumos were called, no dealers were harmed in the making of this East 2. So every day I wake up, marriage story voice, and there's like a bunch of like not fruit flies. They're like big, but like they're also not mosquitoes. They're not like I hate to be a little toxic, but they're not intelligent flies. Like when I go to like get them, like, you know, I'm kind of smushing them with a paper towel. It is unfortunate, but I don't know. I'm not gonna trap them in a cup and then release them outside. It's just like, I don't know. It's kind of an icky situation all over. But when I go to get them, they don't even like flinch. They don't even like move. And I'm like, what happened here? Like, don't you know who you are? I don't know. But like, you're a fly. You're supposed to try to avoid whatever situation is going on right now. And they're just kind of there. So I don't know what they're called, but they look, I mean, they don't look that scary, but they're like, you know, they have these like big wings. Okay, hang on. I'm one tile away from Tenpai. It's a bad Tenpai. We're single tile Yorking it for the 3 of bamboo, most likely. I mean, I don't know. We can draw into 4 of circles right now and then still have some play. I mean, this is just kind of grody. I think I have to call this Riichi. It's not like this hand gets that much better. No, this hand does get better because we can always pawn into White Dragon. And instead of Riichi 2 Dora, it's White Dragon 3 Dora. And then we're single tile Yorking it, but then we can upgrade that weight so easily. I don't think I should have called Riichi here. East 3 Riichi, I think, was bad, actually. I should have thought about this for like 2 seconds longer, and then we would have realized, yeah, I don't think that we should be... Oh... And that's a bummer right there. But we're also never gonna like explicitly wait just for swapping out the red 5. What? Less than a 3% chance? And to not, you know, have called Riichi and bully other people out of this game? I don't think that chance is worth it. They have like kind of opaque like black wings and stuff. They're like, I don't know, the size of a small pea or something. I don't know. Very scary though, and they're near the gaps of the showers that have been like, you know, cracking down. Now these gaps have existed since, I don't know, like 6 months ago. I even want to say that they've existed since I've moved into this apata. Why have I not said anything? Have there been bugs before? Yeah, but they were never that bad. And then I also didn't want to say anything. And this is a little paranoid of me, okay? I'm getting a little too paranoid and anxious with it. It's the Yusong brand. I didn't want to bother my landlord to be like, hey, can you get someone to... Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, I'm really happy about this. Because sometimes people play dangerous tiles with for no effing reason, and then there's a distinct lack of punishment. Me wanting a refund at the dominatrix convention. There's a distinct lack of punishment going on, and I don't know, stuff like that just feels good, because sometimes that should happen. Sometimes when you discard a dangerous tile, you should get wronged. But it just doesn't happen for like us. Whenever we call Riichi and other people discard ostensibly extremely dangerous tiles, we haven't seen the run button in so long. And it's not just because I'm clicking the auto run thing on the left hand side of the screen either. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. So I'm glad that we got to call Ron there. I did not tell, or I never brought it up to landlords because it wasn't that bleak, and then I also didn't want them to be like, hey, you can't live here anymore. You know what I mean? Like I know that's not how it works, and as like a tenant who's paying rent, you have rights. And at this but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, but do you? I don't think that the levers of justice are like, you know, skewed towards the renter. And I'm not saying anything about my landlords. I'm just saying, like, in general, this is my worldview. So I was like, you know what? I can tank these. I could just, you know, get a triple kill in mid lane every single morning in the bathroom. But lately, it's been a little untenable. So Text the landlord. They have their like father-in-law come over. Very sweet gentleman. Takes a look at it. And then they seal it up with coal. Okay, and I'm mispronouncing that word on purpose. This hand is okay, right? I mean, they have Red 5 Dora and Red Dragon. So I'm not like in love with whatever Left Lord is cooking up right now. My hand is like bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like pawning Green Dragon is sure nice, but it's like not amazing. Eventually we're gonna be single tile. Yeah, and now their hand is just in Tenpai. And they cut a 1 of bamboo. I hate that, dude. Oh no, that's really bad for me. Because if they cheat and then they cut a 1 of bamboo. Which means I think that they're waiting with like, I don't know, a pair of the 2 of bamboo. Okay, I have no idea what they're waiting for. But they had something. I mean, I don't know what they were waiting for. But at least we were paying attention for that 1 of bamboo. Sometimes in their hand, they'll have like a 1-2-2 shape or something along those lines. I don't know. Something weird. Maybe like a 1-2-3-4. And then just cut the 1 for a 2-3-4, and then they're single tile again. Either way, I think it's still good to try to make some reads. I understand that every single read that I made was wrong, but it's good that we notice what tile that they cut after calling pawn or cheat. That's a skill that I've been trying to work on lately. And to avoid last place, so we don't get comments being like, Yusong, I think of your bad luck charm. Nah, it's just me and my distinct lack of skill. He shows up, starts sealing the guy, and it's going great as far as I can tell. I'm trying to, like, I'm nervous, you know what I mean? Anytime anyone's over in the abata fixing anything, doing anything, I'm just like nervous. So the whole time, and I want to be nice, I'm like, do you need help with anything? And they're like, no, I'm chilling. Some paper towels would be good, just to, you know, help clean, but other than that, no. Bring over some paper towels. I think I asked, like, you know, if I can help again later during the process, and like, no, you can, and this is all happening in Chinese, so I'm like translating, and I'm giving a rough translation, and I have like a 4th grade, if that, level of speaking and intelligence in the Mandarin language, so this is like, just trust me, dude, levels of translation. I mean, it's a little awkward right now. 2 of circles kind of goes hard. But then I don't really know what my pair is going to be. I have no idea. Sand is good. Don't get me wrong. We have value, right? Red 5 and 1 Dora. 7 of characters is probably my nut draw. I'll accept an 8 or a 9 of characters. I'm kind of searching for another pair in this hand anyway, so another 8 or another 9 of characters is good. I'll accept like a 6 of bamboo or a 3 of characters as well. Like, we still need a 5th shape. Holy, somewhere in this hand. Yeah, I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. 30 seconds until Mars. 2 of circles is our nut draw by far. We call Riichi. We get to wait on the 3 or the... Okay, disgusting. I think I just call Riichi. I don't know if this hand gets better. I genuinely don't. It's spicy because I'm calling Riichi with a tile close to the Dora. And, like, it did, like... It came from a... I mean, I don't know, but it usually can mean that I'm waiting for a tile close to the Dora, you know? It's not a bad... Uh-oh. No shot. Really? Okay. Usually not a bad assumption. So this is a really spicy situation. This is a real Jesus take the wheel kind of a moment. 2 of circles is hilariously safe for a left lord, so maybe someone discards a 2 of circles thinking that it's safe, and then we get to call her on. Something along those lines would be quite nice. Maybe we just deal into left lord. I know, I hate to speak it into existence. It's a dealer Riichi after all. I really do not want them to win this. Or maybe we just go to exhaustive draw. I would honestly, I know I'm negotiating against my... oh no, it's a big hand too. What were you waiting for? 3 of circles, that's devious. Because 3 of circles was safe to... Oh, your weight was just as bad as mine. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, but your hand ended up being monstrous. Oh my god, okay. It's back to being anyone's game. I know it's a little rough for a cross-lord and right lord, but they're, you know, they still got another chance in the dealer seat, as do I, so it's earnestly still anyone's game. What the F is going on here? Call me a David Blaine parody in the year 2013, the way I'm going, what the F? I think I pawned the Dora. I know it's a little whack. Oh, do I just pawn something? I'm giving up on you? I don't know. Because all triplets is tempting. 7 pairs. What? Okay, I mean, I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. If red 5 comes out, I pawn. But otherwise, I'm not sure I pawn. Otherwise, I think I go for Riichi 7 pair. Yakuman. maybe. Just 4 concealed triplets, maybe. I hate to do this to you. I genuinely hate to do this to you. If I get a chance to pawn, I have to take it. Because I want to win this game. Like, I can't believe that is somehow a bad ending to this hand. But if we get a chance to pawn any of these tiles, I have to take it. I just have to experience the rare air of being in Tenpai with a hand as good as this. It's sad, but it is the right play. It's sad, but it is the right play. Riichi 2-door. I understand. No one is more upset about this than me. Holy frick. I mean, they cut a tile that was close to the Dora. This is probably the game. Is this Baimon territory? Riichi Ippatsu 2-door pure double sequence. I mean, this is just a Mongon. I hit 0 or a Dora. I mean, a Mongon is a Mongon is a Mongon. I know I was 1 away from Yakuman ready. I feel that. I genuinely do. It's just... We're gonna win this game. You know what I mean? You know how rare that is? We're gonna win this game. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why is it actually tempting? Why is 13 orphans tempting here? Why is half outside tempting here? I don't think we're gonna win this hand, but let's just see where this hand goes. And we could always just fold, right? We're in the dealer seat. It's a little bit stinky if someone sumos and then we have to pay out like a 4K or a 6K dealer penalty. That would be a little rough. But we could still flirt with the possibility of winning big on this hand. Okay, a lot of east winds being thrown. Could play this hand normally, right? Oh, God. Okay, kiss today, goodbye. We're not playing this hand normally, and you and I both know that. I mean, it's a good number of orphans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's good enough. You know, I don't think we're going to get into Tenpai, but maybe. And then if someone else calls Riichi, great. Good on you. We can fold, and then hopefully no damage comes our way. I know we are the dealer, but hopefully no big damage comes our way. So, at one point, wow. I'm gonna make believe that planet Earth turns slowly. I'm gonna try to bluff other people into thinking that I'm going for a flush in the circle suit, and not 13 orphans. But soon they're gonna realize I'm going for 13 orphans. This is kind of ridiculous. Let's see what happens though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 unique? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 unique orphans. Okay, 2 tiles away from Tenpai. We need to be careful about what? Red Dragon and Westwind and 1 of characters. So it's a little spicy in that respect. And now this is, I don't know. People their spidey senses should be tingling a little bit. You never really want to respect 13 orphans either. You know what I mean? In real life you should, but not in Riichi Mahjong. Like you just, probably someone does not have it. 1 of characters might, I mean, it by definition right now, it is the hardest tile for us to get our hands on. So that's the nut draw for us, is just 1 of characters right now. I'm going to cut the Dora. And now it should be painfully obvious what we're doing at the table. So let's see what happens. Let's absolutely see what happens. Right Lord's going for a flush and then Bozo's suit. No idea what they're doing, but, you know, hopefully their hand is really, really slow. And we know that they can't use the 1 of characters later in the game. So that's, I guess, good news bears for us. At one point, I'm still like, you know, asking if I can help. And he's like, oh, no, you were busy before. So you can keep on, like, don't let me get in the way of your day. And so I was like, oh, yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Here's a kicker. I was not busy at all. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's things that I have to do today. But I was like, you know, I planned my whole entire day around this. So, a little bit sad, right? 3 West Winds gone out of all 4 copies of Exodia. And then 3 copies of the 1 of characters also gone. We probably don't win this one. Right Lord calls Riichi. We can flirt a little, but I must warn you, I'm probably folding this hand. I'm probably, like, you know, for that reason, Sharks, I'm out. I don't think that this is a flush in the bamboo suit, but if it is, if you have a closed half flush, it's actually pretty grody. That's actually pretty nuts. You dealt into me immediately last hand. How are you doing? You're Master 1-star. You're huge chillin'. You're totally fine. This is a little bit spicy what a crosslord is doing right now. 4 of circles was not a safe tile, and it is close to the Dora, so, you know, they could have had a 2-3 in their hand or something wild. That's nuts. If I myself draw into Westwind, will I pog? Yeah, I'll pog, but I don't know if I can cut some of these. 13 orphans is cool, but You know what else is cool? Not losing. I love not losing so much. Oh my god, it is maybe one of my favorite things to do in Riichi Mahjong. So I wasn't really like doing anything, so I cleaned my sink. I wasn't doing, like, there was no way I was about to start going like, ooh, like start singing a Riichi Mahjong song parody. Like the things that I had to do, I kind of had to wait for them to vacate the premises. 5 of Bamboo is a nuts discard. Am I playing with demons right now? Like, what's going on? Like, I don't really know. Riichi Pinfu 2 Dora Red 5. This is a Hanemon. Holy frick. No, it's a Mangon. I can't count. So that was good. So, do you ever get so anxious when someone else is just, like, over that, like, in your space that you just clean your sink? What'd I do? I mean, I didn't, like, clean the sink in a professional sense. Like, you can put some cleaning solution on there. Cleaning solution? What am I, a chemist? Mr. White. Who had that on their bingo card today? Bad Breaking Bad impression. Mr. White. Oh, it's getting worse as I keep doing it. We gotta clean the sink. Jesse, we can't clean the sink. They're gonna find us. You can put some barkeeper's friend on that thing. You can do a lot of stuff. I just kind of went at it with Clorox wipes because I didn't really like want to do a big production. But the Clorox wipes work great. It's just I think it. I mean, it's like a silver colored sink. I think it's some sort of aluminum or something, or I don't know. But it did a great job, and it's always done a great job. Sure, you got to like go at it a little bit. But it now looks like a brand new effing sink. So and the shower, I'm a little bit worried because it does look sealed up, right? It's looking like it's gotten a kiss from a rose, the way it's all sealed up. Reference to Seal the musical. Reference to Seal the musical artist. But at the same time, like he had a little bit of trouble sealing it in the first place because like it just wouldn't dry. And it's not because I took a shower this morning or whatever. I usually shower at night. But like, hang on, this hand is like pretty effing good. I know we had 4 pairs for a brief and fleeting moment. Maybe I should have kept the 1 of circles just to flirt around with the idea of 7 pairs. But I kind of see the vision. Riichi, Pinfu, Red 5 Dora, pure double sequence. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This hand is great. There's no complaining about this hand. The Red 5 is also the Dora, if you're wondering where the Dora is. This is a little spicy. They're going for a flush in the circle suit. We have to be a little bit careful about the circle suit tiles that we're electing to keep in our hand at a moment like this. They might pawn the West Wind as well. We're lucky that they didn't. They're not progressing their hand that easily. Right Lord also cutting some gas right now, so not a euphemism, but they're throwing some heat, rather, I should say. They're discarding good tiles. Yeah, not a 13 Orphans attempt, but we can, I would say, maybe expect a Riichi soon or something, or they certainly don't have nothing, which is kind of, we're closer to having nothing, but we also do have some value. Okay, that's gross. That's genuinely gross. Well, I'm never happy now unless I keep all of this. So here we go. Here's the 4 of characters. Bon appetit. Someone could have ruined my life with that. All right, 7 of circles. I mean, if we're right, yeah, a circle suit tile is certainly an attractive thing for a crossword. They throw a West Wind. I don't know if that means, like, they could be in Tenpai right now. I hope that they're not, because I really want to win this hand, but they could be in Tenpai. What happens here? 99% of the time I'm calling Riichi. I have Riichi, Red 5 Dora, so at least 3 Han. I might draw into another 5 of characters, which would be nuts, and then I absolutely have to YOLO send it. Like, don't get me wrong. The idea of calling Riichi is not that attractive, in the sense that, like, I don't, we have to call Riichi in order to make our hand valid. I wish that this 1 of circles, we were 4 of circles, and then we can just play this like an Oppa Tanya style kind of a hand. So the fact that a crossword is flushing, yeah, it's a little bit awkward. It's a little bit awkward, I won't lie to you. I'm 1 tile away. No, I'm like a gazillion tiles away from Tenpai, if I do this. But I think you're in Tenpai. I genuinely do. And I'm in the effing lead right now. And if you sumo a manga, Right Lord pays out the dealer penalty. You might not like it, but I think this is good positional play. I don't know. It's a little bit cowardly, but again, shakes your shoulders. We're winning this game right now. And I don't want to just throw that away for absolutely nothing. Eat my shorts. I'm Bart Simpson posting on Main right now, but like, this is a certified eat my shorts moment. This is all simple as Dora, Red 5, 7 pairs. This is a Hanemon. Holy frick. I mean, this is a great hand. I don't even have to call Riichi, and it's still an MFing Hanemon. I don't expect anyone to throw 6 of circles. It's like really spicy, especially with a Crosslord repping a half flush green dragon hand. But how bad could it be? They could have red 5. It's probably just a Mongon, which I know is nothing to sneeze at. But like the worst case scenario, what do they have? Green dragon. They don't have red dragon. They don't have white dragon. So it's green dragon, half flush, red 5. Con makes it giga spicy though. Okay. Well, 2 of characters is they don't have any of that either. So it might be okay. Oh. If I deal in it's a Mongon, I could deal into a Mongon and it's still probably okay. No. Yeah. What a bummer. This is 3 Han though. I'm glad that we thought about it a little bit. You know what I mean? Like this isn't that bad. And now if we still win a 1 Han banger, we get to end this game in first. And now a Right Lord is incentivized to win a 1 Han banger as well. So what the actual F am I looking at? What the actual F am I looking at? I don't think this is a half flush hand. Am I nuts for saying that? Maybe I'm nuts for saying that. Do I pawn? Like, what the? Oh, don't make me make some tough decisions right now. I don't think this is a chi. It's so weird to chi there. Oof, baboof. I kind of just wanted to draw into a Southwind or a White Dragon there. I mean, obviously, right? That's the easiest path into victory. Should have cut Southwind. The Southwind's never going to be a triplet. One of them is also visible as the door indicator. All triplets is fine. I don't know if it's good. Now I chi into 3 of characters. I know that's a little weird, but it's different now. Earnestly, now I chi into 3 of characters. I chi into 7 of characters as well. And I'm pretty sure those are the only 2 tiles that I ever opened my hand for. Not joking. I wish I was, but I'm not. Because our hand just might be very, very slow. This has the trappings of a good hand, but I don't actually know. I don't know why I'm trying to sound smart, but like I don't think this is actually a good hand. It's probably not half flush, and we have to contort ourselves into making it a half for a full flush. It's probably 7 pairs, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs. Oh, that we picked the wrong side of the 50-50. That's okay. Left Lord going for a flush in the bamboo suit. Can't blame him. They need a few Han to get over me in terms of a scoring situation. Sure, I'll discard the bamboo while the getting's good. Left Lord might call the pawn here, and there's nothing we can do about that. I don't know because I don't think when they made the shower, like, it was properly done. Because a lot of the shower, like, it had been 12 hours since any moisture was in that area, but it was still, like, a little moist. And so I'm watching, like, it's been 12 hours since the process has been completed or whatever. I mean, sure. Absolutely. I might end this game on a full flush, which is hilarious, because we don't even need that much value. I'm also 1 tile away from just being able to slam the Riichi. It's not a good Riichi. No matter what, it's not a good Riichi. I don't know about that. Like, am I nuts for not calling chi there? If at any point Left Lord discards a bamboo tile, we're never allowed to discard bamboo tiles ever again. Because it means that their hand is, like, good, or maybe even in Tenpai. I don't know about that. Three of every bamboo tile is like walking to my grave. But even if I deal into a Mongon here, we end in second. Yusong, what was all that talk about us winning the game? Oh no, I see you. I hear what you're putting down right now, and I'm not trying to argue with you. Like I will eat humble pie if that's the case. But even if we deal into a Mongon, we're still kind of okay. I'm still pretty happy here. Being a second place Steve with my second place degree. Should have and maybe could have gone for 7 pairs there. Because that would have put us closer to Tenpai than whatever the frick it is that we're doing right now. Apologies for the language, but it's absolutely true. Do I pawn? No idea. Genuinely no idea. Very confusing hand. Like an embarrassment of riches, sure, but like a confusing hand nonetheless. Very spooky, scary. Okay, yeah. 2 Dora are visible. No one has 3 Dora in their hand. Dragons, no one has any triplets in their hand. Red 5s, someone has all the red 5s. Or like, you know, the red 5s are just certainly not with us. Sure, I'll throw a 5 of circles. If I deal into a... Like, what's the worst that I could deal into right now? Should I be just folding? I could just be folding right now. Could have dealt into Pinfu, all symbols, red 5, pure double sequence, something, something, something. So, yeah, maybe I just should have been folding this, I don't know, checks notes this entire time. Maybe. I don't hate that idea either. 4 of circles just passed. No one's waiting with a 2-3. I don't think someone has... I mean, Right Lord might have all triplets. If they do... I mean, their first discard was the Dora. I don't know. They might just be going for a Tanyo slapper. I could have just folded there too. I was honestly like, I probably just should have cut the 1 of characters. Yeah, we only have 6 tiles left in the game. I should have and could have gone for 7 pairs. I think that was the smarter thing to do. I think we should have kept those 9 of circles squarely in our hand. But alas, we did not. We're trying to sail into the sunset right now, AWOL Nation style. A crossword, I can only hope that you are not in Tenpai and that this game is just Jover. You might be in Tenpai, and that's a kind of, you know, it's kind of like a tricky thing, but don't run me. Okay, here we go. Please don't be in Tenpai. Let the game end. Okay, the game continues. That's okay. It's genuinely okay. All we need to do is win a 1-han hand. If I deal into a Mongon, we still get second place. Oh, I was gonna say not a bad hand. It's actually really, really bad. 1, 2, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my effing god. You've got to be kidding me. I mean, I could play this hand normally. Sorry, I just made myself laugh with a really comical idea. Playing this hand normally. Okay, 2 north winds gone. Oh my god. Orphans pilled and meme maxing right now. I have 9 unique orphans. 3 north winds are already gone. If the 4th north wind comes out, literally nothing we can do. I mean, if I feed Right Lord into an all symbols hand, that's also okay by me. Like if I just give him a 1-han Marty, that's earnestly okay with me. Because they need that in order to win this game. A crossguard, unfortunately, is caught in the crossfire as a result, but I think that's okay. So yeah, I'm a little bit worried about the shower. I'm not showering tonight. And I'm gonna, you know, let the thing have the time to dry, but I don't know if it's actually gonna be able to dry. I think that when they were making the shower, like they didn't. Okay, what the F is going on here? Like earnestly, what the F is going on? 7 pairs, all terminals and orphans. Lamau, half outside hand. Wait, does that count as a half outside? No. Half outside hand has to be like tiles. It can't be pairs. Oh my god. Funny hand though. Extremely funny hand. I'll give you that much. At any point I could have and maybe should have been pawning this nonsense. I could still pawn, but I don't think so. I think Right Lord's gonna win this one. And we might feed him. The only thing is that's scary is like if we draw into 5 of characters, that's the scariest tile. That's the Dora tile. If we ever draw into the red 5 specifically, I do not think that we're allowed to discard it. If we draw the red 5 of characters, that's an easy way to deal into someone's like 3 or 4-han hand. I mean, I'm cutting some good stuff right now. Right Lord, how are you not picking up on any of this? Okay, so Right Lord, I think this is just all simples. I don't think it's anything as sinister as some sort of flush hand. At some point, I should stop giving them good tiles. I can deal into all simples. I don't know if I can cut this. I can deal into all simples Dora, but I don't know if I can deal into. I mean, I can deal into a decent. I can deal into 3-han 40 fu. Yusong, do you even know what that means? No, not really. But like, can't I though? Like, I can deal into a pretty, you know, meaty hand by Right Lord and still be fine. But what am I going for? Like, what's on the other side of the trade offer? A meme hand. Oh no, the BM emote. You shouldn't do that. You're gloating. You're gonna make them feel really bad. I'm glad that we stopped, dropped, and rolled. Wait, do they get second? Oh my god, all that for 3rd. This game is cruel and twisted. Get it twisted. This game is cruel. Good. Very fun game. We got 1st place. Could have very close to a Yakuman chance, but instead of drawing into the 3 of circles, we just needed to rip the, you know, whatever the tiles that we actually needed for the 4 concealed triplets. So that's okay. It would have been awesome. I lament for the analytics on that thumbnail and on that video, but you know what? That's okay. Maka spit on me. Let's see what happened. S-, baby. Absolutely. We're the valedictorian of that one Hanshan in the Jade Room. What happened? Hang on. I wanted to finish this story, though. Oh, yeah. I'm just scared. I'm not showering today, and that should be fine. I'm just going to take a detour to tell you a story. You can skip ahead in the video to get into the manga analysis. And usually that's fine, but I also, like, because there was, like, a smell in the apata after, you know, they did all this. It was, like, a very strong odor from the bathroom, so I turned the bathroom fan on, opened the windows, and, like, closed some doors, but opened other doors so it could circulate and all that jazz. Went to Costco, and here's the thing. I kind of fricked myself over in the sense that, like, sometimes I think of this as a motivational tool. Sometimes I think, I'll drink some water before I go, and then me wanting to go to the bathroom and not wanting to go to the bathroom in a public place will make me want to shop more efficiently, and I can use that as motivation to get home faster. Does it ever work? No. Not really. Is it weird? Yeah, it's probably weird. But I'm not like, it's not weird and like a earnestly like, oh, I'm getting some sick thrills from this. No, it's like, it's honestly just trying to be more productive, but I know I'm saying it on the internet, which is where a lot of people get their sick chills and thrills. So, you know, nothing wrong with that. I misplayed the ever-loving frick out of this hand. But anyway, I had to pee the whole time that I was at Costco, and then I ended up sweating like a storm because it was like randomly like 80+ degrees. I'm not trying to flex or anything. It was just like, ended up being a really warm day, and I was not dressed appropriately. I was like in a sweater and long pants, and so I ended up sweating a lot. So not showering tonight, it's gonna be a little gross. I think what I'm gonna try to do is like take like a towel and just kind of do like a, you know, like a wipe thing. How's this for a parasocial relationship? You sick and tired of it yet? I hope not, but I don't know. Okay, folks, let's just take a look at this. At this point, we do discard 6 of circles. 6 of circles. Do they like the chi here? They like the chi. And then they want me to discard Dora. But they're also okay with me cutting the 1 of bamboo. They're genuinely okay with this. The Riichi gets called. This is fine. It's no longer fine. Folding. Look at that. Maka loves this. They're a sick little freak. They like the chi. They love the chi. I have to, because now I'm in Tenpai. And now I'm in Tenpai. Like before, we are not in Tenpai. You know what I mean? If we were in Tenpai for a Mangon, it's different. It's honestly different. I would have no problem YOLOing whatever dangerous tile came across my path. But we're not in Tenpai. And so I do have problems. 62 to 31. You know, twice the other one. And now we are actually in Tenpai. So we're gaming, and it's a valuable hand at that. And then a crossroad, I'm so sorry to do this to you. I'm genuinely sorry to do this to you. You called Riichi probably on a perfectly fine hand. Single tile York, but you never know. I mean, I don't even hate that Riichi. It's like you had red 5, you had red 5. Riichi, red 5, red 5. And then Right Lord you called Khan, maybe just for another safe tile. This is a good hand. Khan into 3 Dora. They hated the Khan, by the way, Lamau. Why did they hate this? I mean, I guess... Did the 9 pass after the Riichi? Yeah, so they're not waiting with a 7-8. They could be waiting with a 4-5, but a lot of the 5s are... A lot of the 4s and 5s are visible. I don't know. You just have a good hand. Green Dragon, all triplets. Wow. Okay. Pretty spicy. Genuinely pretty spicy. And I'm glad that we won that one. Oh my god. I'm glad that I'm genuinely glad that our grades are reflecting our performance, because that doesn't always happen. East 3 Riichi was bad, actually. This is 2 Dora White Dragon moment. Riichi. They actually love this. I'm a monster, actually. It's overwhelmingly fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. Are you kidding me? I mean, early Riichi gets the worm. And then who dealt in with 3 of bamboo? Left Lord dealt in with 3 of bamboo eventually. What happened here? Like, I call Riichi. I'm not sure this pawn is correct, because it doesn't get you into Tenpai. Okay, they like the pawn. Now you're 1 tile away from full flush banger, which is literally a Mangon. Now you're in Tenpai. I don't hate... Wow! Whoa! I get not wanting to cut the Dora. I genuinely do. But I would also cut the Dora. Isn't your weight so much better? You get to wait on... Oh, I guess it's not that good. 3 or 6 of bamboo. And there's only 1 3 left. And there's only 1 6 left. Okay, that's not good. Is that really all you can wait on here? Yeah, that sucks. Oh, man. But full flush is better than half flush 2 Dora. I mean, not really. This is still, it's a manga no matter how you slice it. It's 8K. I guess the thinking here is like, if you're going to throw a tile, throw an honor tile. It's harder to use. I know it's the Dora, and that's very scary. I'm glad that they threw the 3. The thing about, if you throw the Dora, this hand could still improve. You can draw into 2 of bamboo, right? Or 5 of bamboo, or 7 of bamboo. Like, there are things that you can do with that hand where your odds go up. I don't know if I would have the courage to cut the Dora here, but it's not terrible. So, I also don't know if I would have ever pawned this 9 of bamboo. It's apparently correct, but I'm not in Tenpai. This is wild to me, because I'm not in Tenpai. I have 2 safe tiles. I guess you're okay with cutting a 9 of circles. But then you also have to be okay with eventually cutting the Dora. Like, I don't know if you can force the Dora being used in your hand. I don't know about that one. It is a very valuable full flush opportunity. And it's not like you're, like, light years away from getting it. It's, like, very hawk doable. What happened here? What happened here? I need to see what was in your hand. Just because the raw dog cut of 3... Yeah, I don't know about this one, dude. 7 pairs is possible. 5 of bamboo. Yeah, dude, you got to fold. Why? Because you're not in Tenpai. And you're not close to Tenpai. I'm not trying to be toxic or anything. It's just like, those are the things that you got to be thinking about. Yeah, I don't really know what happened here. 1,013 orphans attempts later. So what happened? This hand. We eventually go from regular hand Andy. This was the moment, because I'm not cutting a 2 of circles, into... I play this like a monster. I play this like an MFing monster. I'm not cutting any circle tiles anymore. Like, this is all fine and dandy. Oh, you... See? Oh, wow. You hated this. You would much rather me fold, because I'm in first place. And they conned, which meant confidence. Like, I'm not even saying that that's a pun. I'm saying that you probably don't con unless you're in Tenpai for something nasty. No. That's on me. That's genuinely on me. This situation, okay. This is going in the LibreOffice document. I know I have 2 Dora. I know I have a literal Hanemon. But even a literal... Wow, they hated this. Really. I have a Hanemon in my hand. But I guess I'm first. And for all my yapping about positional play, like, it doesn't... I guess it doesn't mean much if our hand is just, like, stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's one of the things that you can get on the... It's a small plug for the Patreon. You see me write all of this on the videos, but if you ever want to read it all in one foul swoop, really rot your brain with some Mahjong stuff. If someone calls con, they are confident. It means that they have a good hand, or at least they think they have a good chance of winning. Not always. This obviously isn't always the case. Sometimes you're in dead last, and you have to desperation con. Oh, you are now about to see that I don't know how to spell anything. But in this case, we should have paid more. I just can't type. Attention to the player across from us who had just called con. Yeah, and then you a little spell check here and there. Never hurt anybody. And then and I'm not saying that I don't know how to spell any of those words. It's just it's easier to do the right click on the squiggles. I think that's gonna do it for today's video, folks. I think that's genuinely it. I'm gonna go wipe myself down with a damp towel, folks. It's gonna do it for today's video. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself. I'll talk to you soon, okay? Peace.